Hello everyone and welcome to a game called Holonomy. Holonomy is about being stuck in the dungeon with your crush. This is a short visual novel. I play a lot of these, I love these. Let's start. After half an hour of trekking, we end up roughly where we started. Every path now tried at least twice, all looping back in one form or another. I'm out of ideas. Scaling the walls didn't work. Cyril had to treat the area. I grazed on one of the patches. These things are everywhere, whatever they are, sticking out of every wall. Well, that didn't work either. I say we put for the time being, and hope they run into us instead. In front of this thing? Yeah, it's a water source. Looks clear enough. He takes a peek inside the fountain's head. The fleshy bits aren't touching the water. It'll be okay. Wow, there's a lot of visual already. We toss our bags in the pile on the floor, and I lean on one of the many pillars scattered around the area. Cyril bends down to check the water properly. One positive getting lost with a priest. You won't accidentally poison yourself. Why is that so? Can priests identify poison? Looks good to me. We now have the rations and clean water, so no need to stress. Do I look worried? Oh yeah, super tense. This is the first time we've employed other people, and we get them lost. They're hired help. They can take care of themselves. His ability to stay calm is admirable. It's weird for Cyril to want to wander into anywhere, let alone a place like this. I was surprised. Him asking for help out of the blue. Why resort to dungeon exploring when you're not tight on cash? This isn't normal, right? Nope. First time running into a space that doesn't make sense. And the fleshy growth, for that matter. Sorry for roping you into this. It's the least I could do. What? Indulging my weird impulses? You're too nice to me. You've looked the other way with lots of my incidents regarding other people's property. I can't help it. I'm too biased. If we find any treasure, I'm taking it. Some profit might make this ordeal worthwhile. Speaking of, I shouldn't pry too far into how you managed to afford the help, right? I'm not venturing into some place weird without backup. You could have said no to helping me. I wouldn't let you go in here alone. Who says I'd venture in here by myself? You can owe me for looking the other way. How's that? He gives me that look again. Utility aside, I wouldn't want to be stuck in here with anyone else. I have to be less honest for a start. This is the first time it's happened in a while. We've been alone, too. Now I think about it. By the way, weirdness aside, I am enjoying myself. It's nice adventuring with you. I'm glad you're getting into it. My words come across clumsier than I'd like. He can tell. I'm glad we're in this together. Oh, that's sweet. Where's this coming from? This place isn't getting to you, is it? I think I have something for that. I'm serious. I really like you. I know. Huh? Don't look so stressed. You know my response already. Don't you? It should be obvious. He smirks, watching my reaction in that long pause. I should be used to this by now. I'm not. A little reassurance be nice. I didn't mean that. Sorry. Your reaction's cute. I think most people assume we're dating already, myself included. If we're stuck here overnight, let's snuggle for warmth this time. Haha. I'll give you time to recover. You look like you're about to faint. It'll be it'll be nice not looking for excuses to get so close. There's only so many reasons for hand-holding, and I think I've exhausted most of them. Wait, you mean it's not part of your incantations to channel through another person? Why? Do you want to stop? No, not necessarily. Needing a breather, I decide to loop around the perimeter while Cyril sees what he can glean from the protruding growths. I return with little to report. Found anything useful? I think I have more questions than answers, if I'm honest. In this confessional spirit, I should probably admit something too. Oh? I was called to check this place out. By a voice. Not one I'm listening heavily to, but I did get curious. I see. It's a trap! Don't look at me like that. I'll protect you against anything supernatural. Especially if we're together. I'm happy you're finally admitting it. I was expecting to wait a lot longer. You're kinda dense. I guess this situation has its silver linings. That being said, as interesting as this place is, I get the vibe we shouldn't stick around here for too long. You're only getting that vibe now? Watch who you call dense. There's a difference between feeling creeped out by organic material and spiritual communication. While you were on your walk, the voice started again. And what's it saying now? I'd rather keep that to myself. But you wouldn't ask too many questions if I got us out of here, right? Maybe I'll call in that favor. Start the relationship off equal. You know a way out? I think I might. Keep watch over the bags. I'll be back in a minute. He heads out into the hall. Moments pass. I can make out a chanting in a language I don't understand. Nothing strange by itself. I don't understand half of what's said at the monastery. Though, this does sound slightly different. There's a sudden convulsion of the area that then stops as suddenly as it started. Cyril appears in the doorway shortly after. Okay, there should be a way out up ahead. Just like that? What about the others? We should probably just worry about ourselves. He grabs my wrist as I pick up our belongings. He's shaking. The layout of the place begins to make sense. Soon we're back out the entrance, safe and sound. I'll never know where our party went, or what exactly he did, but that doesn't matter. Now we're even, right? And... well, that was short, I said. Holonomy. You're stuck in a dungeon with your crush who is following a voice in his head and chanting incantations in the dark. Do we ever get out? I don't think so. Not in this story part, at least. You see, the reason why I like short stories is that you have to compact a certain narrative into such a short amount of words. You have to convey every emotion. It feels more difficult to write an extremely good short story than to add all the details of a long story that just flows out. So there are amazing long stories, but I think it's more difficult to write an extremely well-written short story. So I always like to look for those. And that's why I read a lot of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.